Hello and welcome back to the channel, and we're going to play another one of our World Cup courses. So this is Cannonball Ridge by vctrylnsprts. Now he says it's in Pennsylvania, so woven through the rolling hills and limestone outcroppings. So there's tee shots, though, approaches that are wide open, hidden views, bunkering. Yeah, there's a lot of writing. Have a read. 3 tee sets to choose from. We'll play from blue tees. All 4 pin sets, fine. Okay, we will give this a go. So, things and stuff. Let's go with medium, because my game's not good enough for much more. And we'll leave everything else at default. And then let's go blue and 1, and we will leap in. Now, for those of you who are maybe slightly newer to the game or to contests, Eric, so Victory Lane Sports, was one of the guys who's been around for the longest time in our little community. So way back in TGC 1, probably, certainly 2. So before I was involved in all of this, and was a guy who was really helpful when I was starting out, giving feedback. Yeah, there he is as well. Hello, Eric. So it was really useful in giving me feedback and starting me out on the path that I've gone on. So it's really cool to see him back in the designer and doing some stuff, because it's been a little while. He was also involved in some of the official courses. So the 11s club was him, and there's a couple of others as well. Hi. Everybody's here. So we have this. We have lots of these outcroppings and things. Now we've got the trademark wavy fairways, which is something that he works hard on. And there'll be a million spline points in those. We also have the cart paths working the way around. Nice. I will immediately question the grass on the rocks, because I would have just cleared some of the autogen stuff out. I just don't think, if it's rock, like, the grass probably wouldn't grow there. And if it does, I think you get a better look through the topsoil and things like that. But the rest of the terrain painting looks really cool. I like the browner mixes we've got. So we've got a couple of different things here. Oh, me too. Always look forward to these. It's nice to have new courses to play. But we're going down certain holes the wrong way. Nice. So I am no expert on Pennsylvania. So we will trust that this is what the environment would look like. Green kind of Parkland style course, but some interesting stuff as well. Okay, oh, we have central rocks. Okay, we've got some rocks. Cool. Let's work our way to the clubhouse. We'll see that. Very nice. Yeah, just kind of classy stuff. Straightforward, but works really well. There's a, or are those just houses, or is that our clubhouse? Ah, maybe this way. Or are these the Arctic Fury houses? It's hard to know. That's a house. It's not in the middle of the fairway, so that's a bonus. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Let's go here. Right. Where was the clubhouse? There was no clubhouse. Confused. Oh, no, it was the clubhouse. Usual. Fine. We're all good. Okay, first hole. Lovely sight line down to the green. So you can, and like, this is tricky because you can see the amount of elevation there is there. I don't know whether I'd have split off the fairway, because like people are just going to bounce off the rocks anyway. And I think it's challenging enough hitting off a downhill lie anyway. If you look at how Augusta does it, you wouldn't split a fairway in a way that you probably couldn't see. And yeah, I think your green has enough challenge. I don't know how much I love the bunkers being completely surrounded in fairway, if I'm honest. I know it's a thing that some courses do. It's more, so it's not a, it doesn't happen. It's more just a, I don't personally love it. We could play over this way. Is this part of this? Yeah, the same hole. I don't think we necessarily needed the alternate route here. I kind of prefer the hole just running down here and seeing that sight line. To be honest. Let's try and play over to this one. Hoping I've judged. I mean, I'm rubbish at judging elevation. Yeah, It's a good look off the first. Yeah, we're just going to leave it at, I definitely would have gotten rid of the grass on the rocks. I think around them is fine, on top of them less so. And that's the last one of those mentions. Okay, yeah, downhill slope, so we're still judging that and thinking about that. Just not a good shot. Distinctly average. I also like going for a kind of more standard parkland course. I think you can stand out a little bit more if you go for wilder environments, should we say. I think, to be honest, the only thing I'd have done slightly differently would have maybe gone for a bit more of a ragged bunker look. Could have fitted this environment really nicely, but I guess we always say that. Okay, two. So this is what you mean by the sort of semi-blind thing. Makes sense. I don't think I'd pinch the fairway here, just because I always like to give people, if you're giving them more space to hit driver than you are to 3-wood, it just doesn't make much sense to me. Oh, cool green site. Okay. To be honest, the bunkering style would be my main point at this point, other than the rocks. I just, it feels like if they came and did a restoration of this course, they would do the bunkering probably first. I also feel like you could probably be using a bit more fairway up here. Just, I get what we're doing, just maybe taking it away a little bit too much. Like, give us work space to land around that. So I don't think I'm reaching that, and then I'm just getting kicked into the nothingness. Yeah, if you'd have given us a bit more fairway around here, a bit more fairway here, then you can probably justify this central hazard. But as is, if I can't quite reach there, granted my guy's a shorter hitter. Well, if I land here, my landing zone is pretty tight not to roll out this way. So I'm kind of forced down to here. So you could maybe have made this a little bit smaller. That would have allowed more space this side. And having that bit more fairway there and there would also encourage people to play that way. I think I like the idea. Could just use a little bit more space. Terrible shot. Bounce off the rocks. Please don't. Oh. Oh. Where are we going? There we are. Terrible shot. Like the green contouring. Simple. Works well. I think just around the edges of the greens as well, like this can be a little bit, it's hard because this one I think is too bold. This one I think is a bit too consistent. I probably a little bit more mounding than dropping off. Like just keep playing with it. It comes. Ugh. Oh, that really didn't go. I mean, that's exactly what I meant to do. Yay. Okay, we have birdie. That is surprising. All right. Textbook, exactly. We never do anything else. Like the green contouring a lot. This one's good. Couple of major features. I really like how this is kind of pushing out into the middle as well, rather than just falling away. Like that little bit makes it nice. I appreciate that you've not chucked bunkers on this side. It's a really good hole. Yeah. No notes. Maybe could use some planting around here. It's like little bits of grasses cutting in a bit more would have really helped. I also wonder what it would have looked like with the kind of yellow grass. Oh, let's go find that runoff. Test out your sculpting. And it works as predicted. Yeah, I feel like if you'd done, obviously we're slightly spoiled by seeing Oakmont at the moment, but if you'd gone for that kind of juxtaposition between the yellow grass and then the green fairways, I think that really makes it pop. So maybe just a bit harsher on some of the weathering of the grasses. Still one under. Good. So far, I'm really enjoying it. Okay. Big green. Bunker's a bit big, perhaps. A little bit phallic. I wonder. So I guess this is potentially this is just tempting G-Dog to drive off a bridge. Hmm. Or hit off the rocks. Hey CG. Well, I've hit the line, I think. Yeah. Yes. Oh, what? I was sure I had a rock bounce. Damn it. Still, it's a pretty good pitch shot. I don't really have many notes on this one. I feel like the green scaling could be a bit smaller and the bunker could be a bit smaller. And then, so I think the bunker is meant to try to get the angles. You've had to expand the green really big. Whereas if you have the smaller bunker of that kind of lion's mouth thing, then you tend to be able to wrap tighter. Go on. Oh, wow. Well, that was a terrible part, to be fair. Oh, I see. Hmm. Okay. Makes sense. Right. Okay. That figures. Yeah, they really need to give us more of the auto gen that's not in. I mean, the obvious answer would have been to switch to autumn, right? Not a great tee shot. Might bounce through. Oh, I like the green side a lot. I really like that. So this is tricky. So I understand wanting those hazards to be there, but the sculpting has meant that this is all totally blind. Where I actually really want to see. I would be doing everything to get people seeing that approach. Like I think that would be so much fun. Would be my main thought. Yeah, love it. It's a really good green as well. Mm, not terrible. Yeah, you're relearning things. It's fine, but it works as intended. Nice. Got an eagle part. We feel confident with it. Beauty. Yeah, I still would have done the. I still would have done the weathering on the grasses here. I think even if you're just doing those areas, that would have made a big difference. Okay, so this one's just a little bit of a here's the fairway, hit it. Although that's unfair. The sculpting does take you towards the bunkers. That sets up nicely. Oh wow. Okay, very uphill. Yeah, I can see this. I think my one thing I would try to do here, rather than taking off the entirety of the front of the green, could you maybe make the bunkers go on a little string diagonally? And then if you want to hit this side of the green, you have to take on the whole lot. Whereas if you want to hit this side, you've got a bit more space to work with. Let's just get something up there. Uh-oh. Do you think your sculpting here has just kind of helped me out? Like that should be dead. Yeah. I like the grass. I mean, the rock peeking through, I think, is cool. It's just not the planting on top of the rock. I think if this rolled away now, that would then be really dangerous. Of like, if you're going for this in two, like your peril is that you miss this area, drop down this way, and you're facing a chip back over it. Because I think the chip I've got is tough, especially given that I'm banning myself from flop shots. Needed some luck. Nice little bits of weathering on the green to show the slopes. Appreciate that. Oh, there's a putt. Well, we're fluking a score right now. Because some of these shots have been pretty dreadful. Yeah, nice site for a par 3 as well. Oh, it is long. Ah, we did one of these. Everyone knows my thoughts on these. I might have been tempted to pop a bunker here. I think that would have framed it nicely visually. And like in all honesty, bunkers behind the green, it's really hard to get them actually to come into play. He says almost certainly hitting into one. Oh, could get lucky. Doesn't get lucky. I mean, I'm really enjoying this. Oh, go on. Oh, and well. T-par 3's been good so far. Right. So now the challenge comes with like, what have we got left in terms of the interesting ideas with par 4s and 5s and things. Okay, so this one's the reverse Campbell one. I would generally, widen here because you're asking for the ideal line nearer the start. Okay, somewhere over here probably. Good tee shot. Happy with that. This isn't controversial. This is fine. 51, 17. Again, green sight's really cool. You've taken some chances with them. I generally think they work. On bounce right. Oh yes, thank you, Eric. I can still see the mow lines on the green, but yeah, we're trying. Genuinely, the round before this, I just recorded a video for my course. I couldn't putt worth a damn. Now, lovely. 4 under through 8. I'm also kind of here for controversial. You have him at 0. Just sworn I saw him on the previous one. Maybe not. Take it all back. Okay. So, we can't quite take this on because I'm not long enough. So what my option, I would want more fairway, like the shorter hitter. I'm probably starting just a little earlier. Like 180 is usually good. Yeah, I know, right? It's not a difficult course, especially if you're hiding it. Like, allow us loads of fairway back here to lay up in, I think. Quite nice shot. Bounce in. Nice. Up 15. Sure. Go with this. Probably not enough club. Not like that, it's not. Oh, I think it was the club as well. Disappointing. Oh, I think he was talking about my one. I don't think this is a bit too easy. I'm enjoying it. But you could be talking about either course, it's hard to know. Still 3 under through 9 I'd take. Just with that tee shot, I think I would try to incentivize people to lay up as much as you can do. Yeah, again, like I think give the centerline bunkers on the massive side. Yeah. So the only thing is, it's just the bunker's too big. Like, there's no issue with having a small little pot thing on this side, round about there. Then this works. It's just that this is too big. I like the green. Really like the green. Green bunkers around the green look great. Just bunt something down this side and hope it reaches the fairway, you idiot. Wow. Tried to manually fade it around there. It was not good. This is really enjoyable. Ugh, even if I'm playing terribly now. Ah, disappointing. Well, there goes those shots. Yeah, I think honestly the only thing was just the size of that bunker. And yeah, here I think you've got a really good 160-yard maximum hole just stretched out to 200. Because what you've done is you've taken away the whole of the front way of getting to it. I guess we can do it this way. I think if we're doing, you did say you'd done some tee manipulation. Yeah, if you were doing a redan and playing it from like here, then I can see more of an argument for this. Let's try and do it this way. Pretty good tee shot. As in, as I wanted to play it. Come on. Oh, hello. Well, I think we can say that works. Yeah, fair enough. I guess it's kind of more of a straight on redoubt. It works because of the wind. I still would be angling it just a little more. Hey, Killer Clan, Malahan. And then we missed the part. That's just disappointing. Tee shot deserved better. But yeah, that one played better than it looked like it would play in terms of the angle. Okay, trees on the inside. I'm really enjoying the greens. Contouring on the greens is good. Hit the branches. Nope. Yeah, they're more like 45 degrees. It's fine. I mean, the main thing is it works. Oh, I thought that would go way more. Oh, we'll take this. That's a nice little peek through the trees. Did you end up not doing cameras, I take it, based on the angles we've got? Oh, well, we salvaged it. No, not a good swing. All sorts of 5% there. Okay, working through a couple of little valleys and things. Again, I just wish there were a little bit more fairway here, but I can understand why. I guess maybe behind rocks that you could bounce off. I kind of get why you might not have done that. Just hit it this way. Hopefully the wind pushes it back. Oh. What did you set them as? I find lower third should come through. The ones that never come up for me are the intro ones. Okay, that was a fairly straightforward hole. Nice birdie. Was that birdie? Oh no, it's par. Only a par 4. Yeah, I think again, just fairway mowing lines. It seems odd to me why we would suddenly extend to just this little portion. Because what we're saying with this is you have to carry all of this random bit of rough to land on here and then not run out of there. And I know we've talked about this before, but I just feel like you gain so much more in playability by doing that. And giving people more space on which to land that doesn't feel so random. Ooh. That's going to need a big bounce. It does not get one. Oh, it's such a tease. Shame. Oh, I like the green site. Yeah. No, I like this a lot. The variety of green sites has been really good. Right. Lots of different types. Yeah. See, tell me this one doesn't have mow lines. Ugh. It's going to be impossible to point it out now. Wait. Show putting grid. Take the putting grid off. Those are lines. They're faint, but they're there. And for that reason, you're out. No mow lines. We're obviously being facetious. Right, final four. Oh, hey, Petty. Where's yours? Right. Okay. So I imagine downwind those bunkers come more into play. Oh. We've just put ourselves in the worst possible position. Yeah, I don't think yeah, okay. On the way. Lovely. What would have made this hole even better? Lose the bunker. Dip the green down a little bit. Just have everything roll in. And like, to be honest, move the green further back here so the ball can roll on. Bits of that. I just don't think that bunker adds anything. It just takes away a potentially fun approach. Also now means I'm completely screwed, but that's my own fault. So okay, we had a gap. I should have played for the... Oh, I did get the rock. Excellent. Whee. Turn. Just bleeding shots. Oh yeah, we would love that. Hey, 16. Par 3? Par 3. Back up the hill. 206, but I guess could play shorter. Yeah, I like this one. It may be a touch too steep this side. Or like dropping down a little bit too much. And could probably use some grass around about here. Yeah, if you look at the height differential between there and then here, it's that 20 feet drop that's just a bit too severe. if that had been a bit more gradual, then you could mound up this part of the rock a little bit more. I don't know what I'll do, to be honest. Oh, I did not realize I just selected Stinger. I thought I'd just gone to a choke shot. Whoops. Ah. Yeah, in terms of questions, I don't know. I might do some more series. I might not. At the moment, it's just playthroughs, and then I'm off to Scotland, and then the rest of the summer is going to be kind of work related, I think. Didn't hit it. There goes another shot. And in terms of main field left to publish, yeah, most of, I think. Don't give text files. Just bully him until he publishes his World Cup one. Oh, I like this. Simple. Does look very empty here. Probably just put some rocks if you didn't have the meter. Although this doesn't, it's an odd one because this doesn't feel like a crazy heavily planted course. 716. Yeah, I'll do. Just about held on to that shot. Yeah, I would be interested to see where the meter had gone on this one. I suspect it's probably, depends on the theme, but we're in countryside. Because if so, all of the trees will eat up a lot. And then the grasses, if they're all planted, that will do a fair bit. No, Jamie, you do your World Cup course as well. Bounce off the rock, please. Oh, I did all right. Maybe the buildings, yeah. I don't know, the old buildings don't take up too much. I think sometimes we're just going up 20 where going up 10 might have yielded a slightly better view. But I quite like this one. It's a safe shot. I've just not read these greens at all. And this will probably make another one. Yep. Just overhit it. Well, there we go. But that is Cannonball Ridge. I mean, really threw away what was quite a good round through 8 holes, and then it just went off a cliff. I really enjoyed playing it. I think the hard thing for this one is like what is going to stand out for people. I think all of it is solid. You could use slightly different style of bunkering would make it stand out more visually. The yellow grasses would have been the obvious win, I think. And at that point, I'd be switching to autumn because it's not like you needed the backdrop. So switching into autumn and benefiting from all of that autogen would have been the obvious decision. And then that frees you up to do loads of that autogen grass with surface weathering to make it stand out a little bit. Sometimes it's scaling, like particularly with bunkers. Don't be afraid to make the bunkers smaller but more impactful rather than big and just taking across the entirety of the front of the green. I thought the first par 3 is probably my favourite hole. I really like the third. Then there's the elevation change was really nicely done. The first was really cool. Probably wouldn't have split the fairway, but everything else was good. Otherwise, just felt it played well. The punch bowl, was that 5? Yeah, the 5th hole was really cool. No, autumn's not the only one that browns the fescue with weathering. All of them do that. So that's the grass that does that. But autumn at the moment gives you all of the free autogen. It's the one that's the heaviest with all the autogen grasses. Although they're likely to patch that now that they've realised it. Yeah, you're not going Black Salt Valley. It doesn't need it. But yeah. Anyway, that is us.